And now, your host, Josh Taylor.
Josh, it's me. Oh, this is some sexy music that we got going on this week. All right. Well, I'm so excited that everybody is here to play another weekly round of trivia with me. Some Disney trivia, some difficult Disney trivia at that. And this week, I've got a whole panel of people from Theme Park Pulse. I'm very excited to have them join me. But first, let me give you your Joshy Poo question for you of this week. I hate the name, but it just keeps sticking, so I'm running with it. Here's the question for you for this week. Toss in your answers as soon as you got them, and we'll bring on the panel and go back to this question later. Your question: Mr. Toad's Wild Ride debuted along with the Magic Kingdom in 1971, but closed in what year that saw the debut of Viagra, Titanic become the first film to gross $1 billion, and snowboarding debuted at the Winter Olympics in Japan? Again, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride debuted along with the Magic Kingdom in 1971, but closed in what year that saw the debut of Viagra, Titanic become the first film to gross $1 billion, and snowboarding debuted at the Winter Olympics in Japan? Chime in with all of your answers, and I'm going to bring on some fine folks to play some trivia this evening, starting with Adam coming back after, I don't know, a couple of weeks, a week or two?
I think one, maybe two.
Yeah, you're coming back. We're both wearing red shirts.
Yeah.
Feeling good. Yeah.
Feeling good. Let me just say, I didn't know that Mr. Toad is not at Magic Kingdom, and I'm sad about it.
It is not. No, it solely exists at Disneyland.
Reason to come to California, East Coast people. There you go.
Come to California. Yeah, exactly. Also coming up today is Dave, who nailed
is an East Coast
some trivia
people.
The last time he was on.
That's right. We got Winnie the Pooh, man. We don't need Mr. Toad.
We have that
That's
one
true.
too.
We also have Winnie the Pooh, though.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's in a different place.
I mean, it is in a different place. That is factual. That is true. Nikki is also joining us, who has actually, Dave and Nikki have awesome percentages of wins here so far. So they are showing up with their game faces on.
It's some competition this time for sure.
Oh yeah.
It is. And the first time coming onto the tournament is Preebs.
Another East Coaster.
Mm-hmm.
Another
How
East
is
Coast.
everyone?
We mostly have like West Coasters, so this is a big East Coast crowd tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited.
Amazing.
Preebs, you've joined us before when we didn't do the tournament. Now that we're doing the tournament, how do you feel about your luck going into today?
Not great going up against Nikki, that's for sure. I'm the behind-the-scenes scorecard keeper, so I know what she's capable of, and yikes.
That's true. Everybody here currently, in some way or another, helps out with Theme Park Pulse, which we do have a brand new Theme Park Pulse episode coming out tomorrow, Wednesday morning. Very excited about that. If you're interested in Disney theme park news or theme park news in general, as well as some fun stories, Adam always has behind the scenes historic stories. I have a love letter to the coffee cart at Disneyland coming out tomorrow. So make sure to check that out wherever you listen to podcasts. But let me give this Joshy Poo question for you answer here really quick. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride debuted along with the Magic Kingdom in 1971, but closed in what year that saw the debut of Viagra? Titanic became the first film to ever gross $1 billion. Snowboarding debuted at the Winter Olympics in Japan. Anybody on this panel here got a guess before we give away the
98.
Zach says 97.
No,
But then,
there
98.
There was certainly no Winter Olympics in 97, so it's got to be.
That's
98.
correct.
Yeah.
Yes. It is in fact 1998. That's correct, guys. Ring-a-ding-ding.
Way to go, Adam.
Yeah. That being said, let's jump into this thing. Our first round tonight is going to pit Dave and Adam against each other for the first round to see who moves on to the finals later tonight. I hope that they're ready to get going with this.
Don't like this one. I don't feel as
Dave,
confident.
you are defending your crown right
It's
now.
true.
Yeah. So, starting with you then, Dave. Let's get this thing going.
Okay.
Round 1. Abraham Van Brunt is his real name, but the Sleepy Hollow town bully is known by what better macabre name? Again, Abraham Van Brunt is his real name, but the Sleepy Hollow town bully is known by what better macabre name?
The Headless Horseman?
No.
That would have been my
It is
guess.
Brom Bones. Brom Bones is the
Okay.
bully in town. He's alive.
Brom
He's not
bones,
dead.
brom bones, brom dry bones, brom. No, okay, I don't know. It's something.
Question number 2. Nope, not at all. Adam, this one's for you.
All right,
On
let's
the
go.
Disney Plus show, Monsters at Work,
Oh boy.
comedian Mindy Kaling plays the character Val Little, but originally cast in that role is what Disney-era Star Wars actress? Again, on the Disney Plus show Monsters at Work, comedian Mindy Kaling plays the character of Val Little, but originally cast in the role is what Disney-era Star Wars actress?
Oh gosh, I'm thinking either Ashley Eckstein or Rosario Dawson, and I really don't know which way to go. I'll say Rosario.
No, that is also incorrect. It is
Both,
in fact
both are incorrect.
Kelly
Kelly
Marie
Tran?
Tran.
Oh
Yeah.
well.
Correct answer. Also, just a reminder for those who
To
are
know both
watching
my
on
inklings
Twitch,
were wrong.
those watching on Twitch, feel free to vote in our poll to see who wins between Dave and Adam here. We'll give away those results a little bit later.
Mhm.
Dave, this one's back to you.
Okay.
For a time period, World Championship Wrestling hosted TV tapings
Oh, Lord.
of their
This is
shows
a big
at Disney's
question.
Hollywood Studios theme park,
Hmm.
beginning in what year? That saw Cypress Hill's Insane in the Brain become a radio hit? What's Eating Gilbert Grape became the launching pad for Leonardo DiCaprio? And Bill Nye the Science Guy made his debut on TV. Again, for a time period, World Championship Wrestling hosted TV tapings of their shows at Disney's Hollywood Studios theme park. Beginning in what year? It saw Cypress Hill's Insane in the Brain become a radio hit. What's Eating Gilbert Grape became the launching pad for Leonardo DiCaprio, and Bill Nye the Science Guy made his debut on TV.
I should get this one right, but I feel like I'm going to get it wrong. 1993?
That is correct. 1993. A point down for Dave there.
Let me
Dave,
just
man.
say, Josh, that the way you phrased that question made it sound like Bill Nye was also in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. For the record,
He is.
I would
Yeah.
watch that.
He burns down with the house.
And
He
a
does.
former WCW champion.
Oh,
Right. Yeah.
Mm.
So far in the polls, Dave has a 60% lead in the votes.
Okay. Okay.
So, Adam, you got to really reclaim this here.
Slim
moving
margin.
forward.
Yeah, I know. I need to advance.
The big garden out front of the Canada Epcot Pavilion is modeled after the Butchcart Gardens, built in the early 20th century and spanning over 55 acres. You can find the gardens in what West Coast Canadian capital? Again, the big garden out front of the Canada Epcot Pavilion is modeled after the Butchcart Gardens, built in the early 20th century and spanning over 55 acres. You can find the gardens in what West Coast Canadian capital?
It's got to be British Columbia,
City.
Vancouver.
No. Vancouver
that's
is
my guess
not the
too.
capital.
What?
It is, in fact, Victoria.
I do
British
not
Columbia.
know. I do not know Canadian geography like at all.
Yeah.
So,
That's okay.
well,
Okay.
I was in good company.
You were in British
I'm
Columbia.
Sunk. I'm sunk. Not looking
right.
Yeah,
good.
we're only 3 questions in.
Dave. Rob Paulson, the voice actor of Yakko on Animaniacs and Spike from The Land Before Time, has become the regular voice of what bird character you'll find at Epcot? Again, Rob Paulson, the voice actor of Yakko on Animaniacs and Spike from The Land Before Time, has become the regular voice of what bird character that you can find at Epcot?
Oof. Iago?
Nope. No. Jose Carioca. Three
Okay.
Caballeros.
Mhm.
All right, Adam. Please finish this Disney lyric in 3 words. I want her paler than the moon with eyes that shine like stars. My girl will marvel at the strength. Oh, sorry. My girl will marvel at my strength and adore blank. Again, I want her paler than the moon with eyes that shine like stars. My girl will marvel at my strength and adore blank.
My battle scars.
That is correct. Nice. Point up there for Adam.
All right. Okay. I'm in it. I'm in the mix.
Dave. The 2011 Muppets movie won Brett McKenzie an Academy Award for the song Man or Muppet. A big achievement since he had not been able to do so and win an Emmy as part of what musical HBO comedy show. Again, the 2011 Muppets movie won Brett McKenzie an Academy Award for the song Man or Muppet. A big achievement since he had not been able to win an Emmy Award, as part of what musical HBO comedy show?
Thank you for the softball. That's Flight of the Conchords.
Flight of the Conchords is correct. Dave up winning by 2 here. Adam, replacing the much beloved Electrical Light Parade. Light Magic only ran for 1 summer at Disneyland and was so disliked that it never returned. But it ran in what year that saw Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone become the top-selling book, Barbie Girl by Aqua became an earworm, and The Lion King musical debuted on Broadway? Again, replacing the much-beloved Electrical Light Parade, Light Magic only ran for 1 summer at Disneyland and was so disliked that it never returned. But it ran in what year that saw Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone become the best-selling book, Barbie Girl by Aqua became an earworm, and The Lion King musical debuted on Broadway?
You're taking me back to middle school, man. You like the 90s tonight. 1997.
That is 1997. That is correct. Got a tie here.
Oh.
Going into the last 2 questions.
Okay.
Sudden death. All right, Dave. A long-running tradition at Disney and Pixar is for cars, like in Toy Story or Lilo and Stitch or the Cars movies, to have a license plate featuring a string of numbers and letters that represent what animation classroom at Cal Arts? Again, a long-running tradition at Disney and Pixar is for cars, like in Toy Story or Lilo and Stitch or the Cars movies, to have license plates featuring what string of numbers and letters that represent the animation classroom at Cal Arts?
Don't know this one, so I'm going to guess incorrectly and say THX 1138.
No, that is incorrect. It is A113.
Yeah, it is.
For the win here, Adam.
Ooh, okay.
No,
All right.
we got 2 questions left, right?
No, this is it. This is the last one. Last one.
Mm.
Yeah, round 1 quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Adam. Attached to Mark Twain's Adventures of Huck Finn, what Lord of the Rings actor played Huck Finn in 1993's Disney version and has been the audiobook narrator version of the story as well? Again, attached to Mark Twain's Adventures of Huck Finn, what Lord of the Rings actor played Huck Finn in Disney's 1993 version and has been the narrator of the audiobook version of the story?
I mean, the only kind of I see Huck finish, not to mention he's one of few Americans in it, is Elijah Wood. So
that is correct. Adam, you are moving on to the finals. Dave, I'm so sorry, my friend.
Hey,
But you'll be back later in the show to play a fun game. Now, going into round 2, It's going to be Preebs and Nikki. I guess Adam is somewhere in there as we're trying to figure things out.
Couldn't find the exit, sorry.
It's okay. That's okay.
You got to go through the gift shop.
Sometimes you got to go through the gift shop. That's true. All right, Preebs and Nikki. I'm excited about this. This is a first-time matchup for both of them. Actually, I believe that we're having 2 first-time matchups tonight. So we'll see how this goes.
Yes, we will.
And again, for those in the Twitch chat, feel free to vote in the polls to see who wins here. And I'll go back to those results a bit later. But first and foremost, Nikki, this first question's for you.
Okay.
1942's Bambi has a message of environmentalism and animal rights, a theme that also appears in what later Disney animated movie made long after Walt's death. Again, 1942's Bambi has a message of environmentalism and animal rights, a theme that also appears in what later Disney animated movie made long after Walt's death.
Like the only one I can think of, but I don't know if it has anything to do with animals, but Wall-E?
No.
Ooh.
The Rescuers Down Under.
Okay.
So sorry. All right, Preebs. Magic Journeys was an original attraction to Epcot, placed in the Imagination Pavilion, and was sponsored by what company that has had a long-running rivalry with Fujifilm? Again, and Magic Journeys was an original attraction to Epcot, placed in the Imagination Pavilion, and was sponsored by what company that has had a long-running rivalry with Fujifilm?
Pure guess. Kodak.
Kodak is correct. All right, Nikki, got to get on the board.
I know.
Nikki, after the success of The Nightmare Before Christmas, Henry Selick turned to James and the Giant Peach as his next stop-motion directorial project, and it debuted in theaters. In what year that saw the Spice Girls top the charts with Wannabe? Comedy Central debuted The Daily Show with host Craig Kilborn, and MapQuest.com was established, allowing you to print off directions to wherever you're driving. Again, after the success of Nightmare Before Christmas, Henry Selick turned to James and the Giant Peach as his next stop-motion directorial project, and it debuted in theaters. In what year that saw the Spice Girls top the charts with Wannabe? Comedy Central debuted The Daily Show with host Craig Kilborn, and MapQuest.com was established, allowing you to print out directions to anywhere you're driving.
Oh, man. Josh, I don't like you. I'm going to go 1996.
1996 is correct.
Oh, it's either 4 or 6. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Well done.
Pretty Girl, Nick, Nicole, Liam, Slice all got that one correct as well. Thanks for continuing to answer in the chat. And by the way, I didn't say this earlier, so I apologize to my first round contestants, but anybody on the panel can use the chat one time tonight if they need to. So keep your answers coming in because they might turn to you later to be able to get the questions right. All right, back to Preebs. The games of Pixar Pier are classic boardwalk-style games featuring Pixar characters at California Adventure. You might find different games like La Luna's Starcatcher, Wall-E's Space Race, and what early Pixar characters Candy Corn Toss. Again, the games of Pixar Pier are classic boardwalk-style games featuring Pixar characters at California Adventure. You'll find games like La Luna's Starcatcher, Wall-E's Space Race, and what early Pixar characters Candy Corn Toss.
Candy Corn Toss early. I'm thinking. I have no idea. I'm gonna go Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph. That's not early, but it was candy.
It is Heimlich from Bug's Life.
Oh.
Loves that
Okay.
candy corn. All right, Nikki.
Mhm.
Director Shane Black and Robert Downey Jr. originally worked on the film Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. A big reason that Downey ended up with the Iron Man gig. And they would once again collaborate on what MCU movie? Again, director Shane Black and Robert Downey Jr. originally worked on the film Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. A big reason Downey ended up with the Iron Man gig. And they would collaborate once again on what MCU movie?
Why do you hate me? So it's got to be an Iron.
Questions.
It's got to be an Iron Man movie, right? There's 3 of them. So
You gotta give me an answer.
2?
No. It's Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3. So sorry.
This is the worst.
Liam got that
Good for you, Liam.
one. I know where you were at on that one. Liam got that. Reebs, the first animated film that Bob and Dick Sherman wrote music for was what 1963 musical set in England? Again, the first animated film that Bob and Dick Sherman wrote music for was what 1963 film set in England?
Wow. 60s was not my years. England, not my country.
Not your
I'm
country.
going Dumbo.
No, it is The Sword and the Stone.
Oh, I didn't know that
Good
was a
old
musical.
King Arthur.
Never saw it.
Nicole,
it's so
Zach,
good.
Nikki,
Hmm.
Joser. all those
Where
people
are what's
trying
our
to-
scores right now? How many do I have wrong?
Currently, you both have 1 tied
This
up.
should be question 4, right?
And this is question 4
Okay.
for both of you. So both of you have 2 more questions to go.
Oh boy.
Nikki, please finish this Disney lyric with 3 words. A whole new world with new horizons to pursue. I'll chase them anywhere there's a blank.
There's time to spare.
Yeah, didn't even need the extra. Yeah,
Wow.
Thank you, Josh.
time to spare is correct. All right. Prebes, no problem. Some people still love seeing animals at Animal Kingdom, including me. So, in what land of the park might you find the cotton top tamarin? Again, some people still love seeing the animals at Animal Kingdom, including me. So, in what land of the park might you find the cotton top tamarin?
I'm going to go with Asia.
No, it's Discovery Island.
Is it which way of the tree is that?
God, shut up. All right.
That's an embarrassing answer all around.
That's-
For
that's
many
true.
reasons.
For many reasons.
Nikki,
yeah.
this could
Joshy,
be the
just in case
this
it's the
could be
last time I
the-
can say it.
winning score for you.
'Kay.
The Disneyland monorail was originally named the Disneyland Elweg monorail because the Elweg company, based out of what European country, helped design it.
Oh, are you kidding
Again,
me?
the Disneyland monorail was originally named the Disneyland Elweg monorail because the Elweg company, based out of what European country, helped design it.
Mm.
And by the way, Nikki, you're currently winning the stats over on Twitch, so don't let people down.
Germany? No?
Germany is
Oh, is it?
correct. Yes, Germany is correct. That means that you win round 2, but Preebs, let me give you this last question so that we can get the
It
answers
should be 2-1, right?
and
Oh, no,
percentages on the
never
board.
mind. I'm wrong. Go ahead.
Preebs,
Go ahead.
here's your question. Last question of this round. Starting in 2005, the Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln Theater was taken over by a show called Disneyland The First 50 Magical Years. That show, hosted by Steve Martin, would run until what year? That saw Bitcoin created? The Black Eyed Peas told us what day of the week it was, and I Got a Feeling. And NBC debuted the sitcom Parks and Recreation. Again, starting in 2005, the Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln Theater was taken over by a show called Disneyland The First 50 Magical Years. That show, hosted by Steve Martin, would run until what year the saw Bitcoin created. The Black Eyed Peas told us the days of the week with I Got a Feeling, and NBC debuted the sitcom.
Wow, this is exciting.
I'm gonna go with.
I know once he comes back, he's
2011.
going to be talking super fast. And
Yeah.
it's going to be creepy.
So I put my guess in.
What was your guess?
2011.
Oh. What was the show that debuted? Because I missed it the
Parks and
first
Rec.
time. Parks and Rec.
Parks and
Oh,
Rec,
okay. 2011 is a good guess, but I think it didn't Parks and Rec come out before then?
It probably did. Like 09 was my
Please,
first
somebody
shot.
screenshot this.
09 was my first guess in my head, and then I'm like, maybe.
I swear. Here. I don't know what this other extra box is.
I dig it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so wild.
It is wild. Sorry, what was your answer, Freebs?
I said 2011.
Oh, that is incorrect. It was 2000. Correctly. Sorry for everybody for jumping out of there for
Say
a
the
moment.
answer again.
What was the answer?
2009.
My first guess. Who would have thought?
Yeah. All right.
Always the way it goes.
Everybody's back for this one for another round of a fun game. Everybody gets to play. And this is a brand new game we're coming
Oh,
up
boy.
with. I just need you all to give me the answer yes or no.
Ooh, I
This
like it
game is
easy.
called Hearing Voices. Jim Cummings has been
On
a
a daily
long-running
basis.
voice actor for Disney, with a career spanning decades at this point. I'm going to give you a character and where that character is from. You just tell me if Jim Cummings voiced that character or not.
Oh my god, I
All
love
right.
this game.
I dig this game a lot.
Everybody answers, so I'll give you the character. Everybody gives me an answer. The person with the most points at the end will win. All right? Here's the first one. Going to Preebs first. Winnie the Pooh from Winnie the Pooh. Jim Cummings, yes or no?
Yes.
Nikki, yes or no?
Yes?
Dave,
Yes.
Adam.
Oh yes,
That is correct. He is Winnie the Pooh. That's the easy one.
that is the easy one.
That might have been the only one I know.
All right. Bonkers D. Bobcat from Disney Afternoon's Bonkers. Dave, yes or no?
No.
Adam, yes or no?
No.
Nikki, yes or no?
Yes?
I don't even know who that is.
And Preebs.
No.
All right. And by the way, the poll is up for the final round, so please leave your answers for who will win between Adam and Nikki. And feel free to toss in your answers for this as well. I'm excited to see how far we get with this. The third one,
Was it
Flounder.
right or
Wait,
Oh wait, was it one?
What
or
was the
not?
answer?
Oh,
was the
I'm so
answer?
sorry. I didn't. Bonkers. Yes, he did do that one.
Oh,
Oh,
Yes!
Nikki pulled ahead.
Number 3, Flounder for the TV series version of
Oh.
Little Mermaid.
Wow.
Flounder for the TV series version of The Little Mermaid. Preebs.
No.
Nikki.
No.
Dave.
yes.
Adam.
I think yes.
Correct answer on that one. No, he did not.
Come on.
Ah, man.
Chief from Jake and the Neverland Pirates. Chief from Jake and the Neverland Pirates. Adam. starting with
Classic.
you.
Yeah. Love that movie. Absolutely. He voiced that person.
Well, it's definitely a TV series, so you definitely know your stuff. Preebs.
Yes.
Preebs says yes. Nikki.
I don't even know what that is.
Jake and the Neverland Pirates?
It's a
like a-
Disney Junior show.
Yeah, it's Disney Junior
Oh.
show. Dave knows.
Yes.
Saying yes, Dave.
No.
Correct answer. He does, in fact, voice Chief for Jake and the Neverland Pirates.
Sweet.
Who's keeping score here? What's going on?
I am. I'm keeping score. I'll let you know. We're at the halfway.
Okay.
We're almost at the halfway
Okay.
point. So
Okay.
number 5,
Okay.
one of the 2 Stabbington brothers from Tangled. Preebs.
No.
Nikki.
No?
Adam,
Yes.
Dave.
Yes.
The Stabbington brothers.
Right.
They are very actually characters, but no, he does not voice either of them. Going into the second half of this, in the back end of this, Dave has 1 correct. Adam has 2 correct. Preebs has 4.
Ooh.
Nikki has all 5 so far.
Wow.
Ooh.
So see where we can go this last half. Number 6, Ray from Princess and the Frog. Dave.
No.
Adam.
He definitely voices Ray. Yes.
Nikki.
No.
And Preebs.
I'm gonna go safe and say yes. I like Adam.
That is correct. He does, in fact, voice Ray from Princess and the Frog. Number 7, Fat Cat from Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Chippendale.
Preebs.
Yes.
Saying yes, Nikki.
Yes.
Adam.
Yeah, sure.
Dave.
No, definitely not.
He does, in fact, voice Fat Cat from Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. Number 8, Rat Capone from Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. Nikki.
No.
You're saying no. Preebs.
No.
Adam.
No.
No. And Dave.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what? He, in fact, voices Rat Capone and
Yes.
Fat Cat from Chippendale's Rescue Rangers.
Mm.
Dave back on the board with 2
Victory.
points.
Way to go.
No.
Number 9, Hop Pop from the Disney Channel show Amphibia. Hop Pop for the Disney Channel show Amphibia. Starting with Dave.
You're just making things up now.
I'm
Right.
not.
He definitely does.
You say he does.
Yeah.
All right. Adam.
Nope.
Saying no. Nikki.
Yes.
Nikki's saying yes. Preebs.
I've never heard of this. I like Dave's confidence. Yes, he does.
Well, the show actually exists. Hop Pop, the character, actually exists, but he does not voice.
Oh.
Don't follow my lead.
Right after I gave my answer, because I was like, this is the only show that I've literally never heard of. It's Bill Farmer, evidently. Yeah.
It is Bill
Oh.
Farmer who voices Goofy. That is correct.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10, Mr. Otterton from Zootopia. Mr. Otterton from Zootopia. Dave.
Yes.
Going with yes. Adam.
Yes.
Going with yes. Nikki.
I want to.
Give me an answer.
Can you go to Preeps first?
Nope.
No.
I'm thinking it through because I want to say that like Alan
There's two
Tudyk
guesses.
voices
Yes
the
or no.
otter, but I might be wrong. So I'm going to say no.
You're saying no.
Yeah.
Preebs.
No.
The correct answer is, in fact, no, he does not voice anyone in Zootopia. So,
Okay.
at the end of this, Dave, you had 2 points. Adam, you had 5.
Okay. I'll go with that.
Nikki, you had 6.
Oh.
Preebs won with 7 points, getting the voice acting championships there. Zaj is correct. Alan Tudyk
done.
did Duke Weaselton.
Yeah, but
He's the Weasel. And then, like,
Oh.
so he's the Weasel in Zootopia, and then he is in Frozen, the Duke Weaselton, the guy.
Gotcha. Okay.
Playoff there. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
thanks for playing that fun little game with me, guys. We're gonna move into the final round tonight, pitting Adam and Nikki against each other.
Oh boy.
Currently, in our rankings that we've been keeping, as we head into the end of the year, we're going to have a finals championship, like a big, giant championship game. Nikki has the best percentage currently of any of our players. Now, she's also answered some of the least amount of questions, but if you're going by percentage, you're doing all right.
Oh, well, thanks, I think.
So, this is going to test that. Yeah.
This music this week has some strong like 70s cop TV show vibes to me. Like, can't you just picture them just zooming down the street?
Yeah, this is like some Chips kind of situation. Yeah.
Get back here, dirtbag. Anyway.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to start with you then, Adam.
Okay.
Adam, from 1993 to 2009, the Land Pavilion at Epcot was sponsored by what largest food company in the world, mostly known for their coffee and chocolate products? Again, from 1993 to 2009, the Land Pavilion at Epcot was sponsored by what largest food company, mostly known for their coffee and chocolate products? Also, the current poll, a final poll for tonight, is a 50-50 split between the two of you. So it could go either way, according to
Wow.
Twitch.
It certainly could. I'm thinking Nestle.
Oh.
Nestle is correct. Got a point on the board for Adam.
Couldn't think of any
And
companies that
Chris
do both
in
those
the
things.
background is correct. Both of these characters here on screen have the possibility to go to the chat for their lifelines. So continue
Such
to
characters.
leave your thoughts in the comments as we go through these questions, because they might need you sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm.
Like Nikki.
Yep.
Finish this Disney lyric with 4 words. Must I pretend that I'm someone else for all time? When will my reflection show blank?
Who I
Again.
am inside.
Yes. Don't even need the extra.
Just went for it.
I know.
I was gonna take a snack break and I didn't have the time to because Nikki just
You did
like
not know. That's like, for me, this entire show, like just 0 snacks in my end.
Yeah.
I just have to stick with it. That's fine.
it was yeah.
All right, Adam. The first time a film won an Academy Award for its score, as well as one of its songs, is what golden era Disney film? Again, the first time a film won an Academy Award for both its score and one of its songs was for what golden era Disney film?
Oh man. I'm gonna say Pinocchio.
Pinocchio is correct. All right, Nikki.
Yep.
The animated show House of Mouse typically features characters from movies mingling with characters from other movies. And
Wait, you
as
got characters from movies mingling with other characters from other movies.
yes, exactly. You get it.
I get
As
it.
a product of the early 2000s, it tried to feature characters from every Disney movie that had came out before it, except for what Disney animated film from the year 2000?
From the year 2000.
Again, the animated show House of Mouse typically features characters from movies mingling with characters from other movies. And as a product of the early 2000s, it tried to feature characters from every movie that came before it, except for what Disney animated film from the year 2000?
All right. I'm really bad at these kind of questions. I'm going to go with the chat.
Going with the chat. Let's see what the chat has for everybody. Nick Prokop says dinosaur. Josh says dinosaur. CAG says dinosaur. Reese says dinosaur.
Okay. I guess I am going with dinosaur.
Got a Lilo and Stitch, Emperor's New Groove, but dinosaur is the correct answer.
Mm.
Woo!
It's that
Thank you,
CGI.
chat.
CGI dinosaurs don't really mesh well with other characters.
Yeah, that'd be tricky.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you know, yeah, you may.
All right. Adam, please finish this Pixar lyric with 4
Mhm.
words.
Mhm.
Remember me, don't let it make you cry. Forever, if I am far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a blank. Again, finish this Pixar lyric with 4 words. Remember me, don't let it make you cry. Forever, if I am far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a blank.
A lullaby. That's not enough words.
No, it was not. It is Sing a Secret Song to You.
Mm,
Song to
Oh.
you. Zach got that one.
I very
Reese's.
clearly should have thrown it to the chat. I'll be ready next time.
Nikki, finally being cast in The Mandalorian. Nick Nolte originally auditioned for what OG Star Wars trilogy character? Again, finally being cast in The Mandalorian. Nick Nolte originally auditioned for what OG Star Wars trilogy character?
Okay, OG Star Wars. Um
Yoda. Jabba the Hutt.
Current day Nick Nolte, sure. Han Solo?
He did go out for Han
Yes.
Solo.
Whew.
Did not get the
Mm.
part, but he did try.
Pressure's on now.
Adam,
Mm-hmm.
now a space where you can eat all of the types of Dole Whips. The Tahitian Terrace was once a Disneyland staple where you could see a show and have dinner, beginning in what year that saw Bob Dylan release his self-titled debut album. The World's Fair went to Seattle, which opened the Space Needle, and James Meredith became the first Black student to attend the University of Mississippi. Again, now a space where you can eat all types of Dole Whips. The Tahitian Terrace was once a Disneyland staple where you could see a show and have dinner, beginning in what year that saw Bob Dylan release his self-titled debut album. The World's Fair came to Seattle, opening the Space Needle, and James Meredith became the first Black student to attend the University of Mississippi.
I'm gonna say 1960, definitely.
1962 is correct. Holy moly.
Wow, how did you do that?
With a history degree.
Wow.
All right. Pretty Girl got that one as well. Good job, everybody in the chat. 1962 is a hard one. Nikki, Epcot's China Pavilion has a replica of the Temple of Heavens, the building that houses the attraction Reflections of China. But the actual Temple of Heavens can be found in what major Chinese city? Again, Epcot's China Pavilion has a replica of the Temple of Heavens, the building that currently houses the attraction Reflections of China. But the real Temple of Heavens can be found in what major Chinese city? Words?
I don't know. Hong Kong?
No. Beijing.
Oh.
Beijing is where you can find the Temple of Heavens. Nick, Joser, Zach, Pretty Girl, all got that one correct.
I got it wrong.
Adam. Eleanor Audley was the voice of Lady Tremaine, the evil stepmother from Cinderella, and also played what other major animated character during Walt's lifetime? Again, Eleanor Audley was the voice of Lady Tremaine, the evil stepmother in 1950's Cinderella. She also played what other major animated character during Walt's lifetime?
I'm gonna use my lifeline on this one.
That's a hard one.
Going with your lifeline.
I don't have a great
Yeah. Dodge says Maleficent.
That
Got
is
any other guesses at all?
that is a
Joser says
really-
Maleficent.
that is a really strong answer. And
Oscar says Maleficent. CAG says Maleficent.
Unanimous. Gotta
It
go
is
with
unanimous.
that. Yeah.
That is correct.
Thank you, chat. Y'alls. I can hear it. I can hear it
Yeah.
now.
You can hear
in my
it,
head,
yeah.
In my mind's ear.
Yeah,
Mhm.
in your mind's ear. Totally.
Yeah.
All right. Nikki,
Joshy.
you currently are behind
I know.
by 1 point. So this is to tie it up for sudden death or you lose.
Oh my gosh.
Hopefully you can do this. Because the original Escape to Witch Mountain
Oh,
was
Jesus.
a rare runaway success for Disney at the time, and it debuted in theaters. In what year?
I hate you.
In what year that saw Glenn Campbell's Rhinestone Cowboy top the charts? Jaws scared everyone out of the ocean waters, and
Oh.
President Gerald Ford escaped 2 separate assassination attempts. Again, the original Escape from Witch Mountain was a rare runaway success for Disney at the time. and it debuted in theaters in what year that saw Glenn Campbell's Rhinestone Cowboy top the charts? Jaws scared everyone out of the ocean water, and President Gerald Ford escapes 2 separate assassination attempts.
Okay, Jaws is mid-70s.
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
Yeah, that one doesn't help me at all.
Okay.
But you sound great.
I just felt like saying it, so.
It's either 74 or 75.
Gotta give me
75.
75 is correct. That means
One of those assassination attempts was in Sacramento, by the way.
Really?
That's true, yeah.
I feel like you've talked about that on something.
That means we have to go into sudden death. One question.
Okay.
One answer from each of you, and that's it. Here we go. Even now, the original Fantasia from 1940 is the longest Disney animated feature film, and it clocks in at how many minutes long? You can go over or under. The person closest wins. All right. Even now, the original Fantasia from 1940 is the longest Disney animated feature film, and it clocks in at how many minutes long? I'll start with you, Adam.
I know it's over 2 hours, but just barely. 124 minutes.
You're saying 124. Nikki.
All right. I'm saying 100 and I'm going with 100.
100 minutes.
Because if he went over, then that's good for me.
No, it's over or
Oh,
under.
it's-
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it was just whoever's closest?
Yep, whoever's closest.
Oh.
I don't want to
so
help you out too much.
There's
but
no
it's
dollar
100
Bob
minutes.
here. Okay. Then 126.
Ooh, 126. Well, the actual correct answer is 124 minutes.
Oh.
Right on the money. Adam wins this
Oh,
one.
how often does that happen? You're off by 2 and you don't get it. I'm sorry, Nikki.
I know.
Wow.
That was good,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Dave, Reeves,
Well done. Well done.
thanks for coming back. I didn't ask you guys beforehand. Were you guys pulling for anybody in particular?
Personally, Adam, history major.
Going for the
Brethren.
history major.
Brethren.
Dave,
I got a
your
couple
mic
good
was
breaks.
off.
I got a couple good breaks this time. I'll admit that.
Awesome. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you did win. I believe this is your first win in the tournament
It is the first win in this format, yes.
in this format. Yeah. So this is going to boost
on the
up
board.
those ratings for
board.
you as we head towards the finals at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get going, though, I do have a couple of things to say before we end the show. First and foremost, I do have a new video out on the Modern Mouse YouTube channel. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can go check that out right now, youtube.com/modernmouse. I have a new video that came out over the weekend, and I've got another video coming out later this week about Kathleen Kennedy and her history. So if you're a big Star Wars nerd or a big Hollywood nerd, I want to check that one out. Also, like I said before, we've got Theme Park Pulse coming out tomorrow. So check out all your podcast feeds. This is a great format that we've all had a lot of fun with. You get some news, you get some great little extra editorial pieces from us. So every week you can get that. You can also get the Doom Scroll twice a week now. We've upped it. So Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can check out the Doom Scroll at patreon.com/no-midnight. I also have my own Patreon for Modern Mouse, patreon.com/Modern Mouse as well. Either of those you want to support. And last but not least, we do have some. Zod says, finish the Stone Brewing Morning Whoopie Espresso Stout in honor of Coffee and Carousels. I was not on Coffee and Carousels this past weekend. That was a whole thing.
That
If
was
you're a
the
Twitch-
whole thing. But I would love to try that beer that you
That does sound
that
good.
was in the chat. Morning Whoopie Espresso Stout.
Yeah.
Can I say? Let me. I got a special place right here for a good cup of Disneyland coffee because a good cup of Disney coffee because when I went to Walt Disney World for the first time in 2018, we went to Magic Kingdom on the first day because you have to. And my very first thing that I partook in on Disney property was a hot cup of Joffrey's coffee. So it's just a little nostalgia
Aw.
for you.
It hits you right here
It
in
was,
the home.
you know,
feels.
it was 8 a.m. and it was already 90 degrees in Florida, and I still
You
had
still
my
wanted your
hot
coffee.
hot Java.
You know,
It's nothing like a good cup of hot Java.
I'm gonna get to
Well,
it.
you can join us for Hot Java on Coffee and Carousels Sunday mornings on Twitch, twitch.com/themeparkballs. We do it every Sunday at 8 a.m. as long as I show up on time or show up at all. But 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. And last but not least, for those of you, just as a reminder, if you're interested, we have a meetup coming in October at Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar in Disney Springs. That's Wednesday, October 6th. All the information is down in the scrolling bar. We're having a meetup that night. It's Jack's 21st birthday. Well, it would have been the
Plus
night
one.
before. So he'll have fun that next day, I'm sure. But we're having a big meetup.
gonna
So
be
if you're
feeling good.
interested in hanging with us, grabbing a cocktail, grabbing a soda, whatever you want. It's a fun place to hang out, and we're going to have a fun time there. So if you're interested in meeting me, any of the other crew from Theme Park Pulse, join us there. And in the meantime, thank you guys for playing along and having fun with me. Any last requests before we, die off tonight?
Yeah, Josh, you gonna sing a song?
I'm not going to sing a
Oh.
song. No, I am not. Oscar says, what a fun. I'm assuming that's for the meetup and not just for tonight.
I
But
could
this
you
was
go
fun.
with both, you know.
Yeah. Anyways, that's a big show tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And until next time, my friends, keep moving forward.